Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of the Suited Shootist. I was having lunch with a friend of mine over the weekend, and something came up in conversation that I was like, you know what, that's going to make for a great video. And I mean, you've heard me harp on this before about the whole, I don't care what people think, I don't care, the I don't care attitude, and kind of my crusade against it. But I had a realization, and it's this: that for whatever reason, and again, there's this resistance by dudes to think that any care in their appearance is somehow less than manly. It's effeminate, it's frivolous, yada yada yada, which, there's plenty of examples as to why that's bullshit. But the real thing that I want to call out is when people say, "Oh, I don't care what I look like," generally it's because they're talking about stuff like this. But the reality is that if you really don't care what people think, you dress like this. Because the difference is apathy versus nonchalance. And so I think it's an important distinction to draw, because there is this misconception that anytime effort is put into what you're wearing and how you present yourself, that it's inherently for the benefit of other people. And it's not. The reality is that I feel better when I dress better. My social interactions tend to be better. It improves my mood. The fact that I feel like I look better is just kind of a boost. And I think that is something that is too important to dismiss, because, that prison of low expectations of, oh, I don't care what people think, so I can dress like a teenager. Okay, cool. I mean, if that is truly what brings you joy and satisfaction, fine. But I think that if there's a little bit of real introspection, that the reason why people retain, that same outfit that they've been wearing since their teens or their early 20s, is because they do care what people think, and they're worried about looking foolish. Because the post that I threw up on Instagram over Easter, I'll see if I can lay it over here as well. I'm playing with a couple of new things, so bear with me. That's what you can do if you really don't care what people think, because even for me, that was a bold choice. But I was really happy with the execution of it. And I think that that's important, because if you're really only dressing for yourself, it allows you to, number one, take a little bit more risk, because you're wholly and utterly unconcerned with other people's reactions to it. And it also allows you to dress a little bit more authentically, because a lot of people, I don't think as many people are, careless and slovenly as dress that way. I think a lot of people do it out of fear. So this is a fairly short video this week, but it's a thought that I really wanted to share, because again, if you truly don't care what people think about how you dress, have some fun with it. Take some risks, because at the end of the day, I'm sitting here in a robin's egg blue jacket and a pastel pink shirt. And, there are folks out there that are they're going to laugh. They're going to call me a dandy. They're going to call me pretentious. I don't care what they think. So, other than that, I want to hear your thoughts. Have you gone through this thought process? Put it down in the comments. And aside from that, hope everybody has a fantastic week. Stay dangerous and stay sharp.